Hello, Laura and Ricardo. Here is your sewer scope from today's inspection. It's me in the basement, that little closet area. Always get a little anxious when there's whitish carpets right around the clean out, so I put down lots of paper there just in case there's any mess or anything like that. Little pause here while I jam my arm down that clean out port and move the camera head in the direction that it needs to be going. It's a little bit tough sometimes to make the initial turn or transition. Give me a second here. There we go. It'll take me a minute or two to get rid of the junk that's on the camera lens. We almost automatically, or right away, we jump right into a little bit of PVC, a little bit of cast iron, and then right into clay. So this is clay at this point. So very typical in our area, we start out in cast iron, and then we transition to clay once we get on the other side of the foundation. These are, again, short sections, generally 4 foot in length. There's some offsets, some little lips in the pipe in there. Nothing that slowed me down, but then there's root growth. If you look at, let's say, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock on your screen, those are long runs of roots growing in and searching out water and nutrients in the pipe. More roots generally populating in at these connection points. The other thing that you have a fair amount of are cobwebs in here. There's probably a bunch of spiders in here from time to time. How they get in there, Lord only knows, but could definitely stand to use a little sprucing up in here. I've seen a ton worse, especially when it comes to the volume of roots growing in and the extent of the offsets or lips in the pipe. For the most part, from what I can see, that's not obscured, things are in pretty decent shape. Yes, you want to get rid of these roots. Yes, you want to get rid of the cobwebs and clean things out. But everything is flowing fairly nicely in here from what I can tell. I did run a fair amount of water prior to doing the sewer scope. One, when I know that there are people who live in the house, I want to clear things out as much as possible prior to doing the scope. So, I'm going to flush the toilet a number of times and run the bathtub maybe for a minute or two just to try to get things as clear as possible. Now, if I do that and then I come in and there's a bunch of standing water in the pipe, then we know we have a bit of an issue. The white coloring on the pipe could be detergent. It could be cleaning stuff in there as well. Dripping down from the top of the pipe, not uncommon. You see it a fair amount if you're doing a sewer scope when it's raining out, which it was raining, and it had been raining for probably the 24 hours before. Here's the transition to the city connection. Right at about 96 feet, we go into plastic PVC, and then we make the final drop into the city connection. There it is. So right about 102 feet. My recommendations, please read through the written report, are going to be have the pipe cleaned at some point. One, you want to get rid of the roots and all the junk in there, but also you want to get complete visibility on the pipe, and just to make sure that there are not any major issues or things that are of greater concern. I'm going to keep the camera rolling as I pull back. Feel free to watch the return journey if you'd like. And as always, don't hesitate to reach out to me with any questions.